What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
And this is one of our rare moments where we're actually going to record on the weekend.
Dun, 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 dun. What? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Harry Potter.
We have been super excited about this. This is Epic Rap Battles of History. And this rap battle is Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker. You can see what universe I'm rooting for, and you can hear what universe she's rooting for. And what's going to be fun about this reaction, and we're only recording this probably about 15-20 minutes after the video dropped because she had to get coffee.
I mean, necessities. Yeah.
Is this the bare necessities? Anyways, so we actually know quite a bit combined about both universes.
Right.
Not going to say we're perfect.
I've seen Star Wars. I've seen them all. I just...
Right. And not going to say we're perfect. I'm not, like, fluent in all things and all knowledgeable of all things Star Wars.
Right.
She is probably knowledgeable in all things Harry Potter.
I mean, so. I've read all the books. I've seen all the movies multiple times. But, like, in comparison to my best friends, no. There is that.
True.
They are true fans.
And as an added bonus, this is done in Lego video format.
Right. So just good fun.
So it's going to be fun.
Yes.
All right.
I'm here for it.
So don't want to carry on a huge, long, super duper long intro. We are going to react to this as if you guys have already seen it. That was a fail. We're going to react to this as if you guys have already seen it. If you've not seen it, please click the link in the description below. Hop on over, watch the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, let them know we sent you.
You'll enjoy it.
Yes. And then come on back. And we say that because we are a breakdown channel. We pause a lot. The only person that might pause more than us is Scheme. And even then it's debatable.
Everything with Scheme is debatable.
True. We love Scheme.
Yes.
That's not debatable.
That is a fact.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, so there's going to be a lot of pauses, a lot of breakdown of bars. It's going to drive a lot of you nuts. Sorry, not sorry.
No, we're not.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to slash it up and break it down. This is Epic Rap Battles of History with Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker. And I'm hoping for a cameo appearance of some sort by Frodo Baggins. I feel like that's like the trifecta of...
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of like epic full-length fantasy movie.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I just feel like it'd be cool for... Because you know how they have people show up randomly sometimes that get involved?
Yeah, I'm hoping like Beatrix Lestrange shows up.
She's going for odd shit, y'all. I'm going
for... Let's get some villainesses in here. Yeah.
All right, let's get it. And just real quick, I love how's the Lego background.
It is. That looks painful.
Yeah. I have kids. I've known that pain.
Hedwig.
I feel like Luke needs a pet. Where's R2-D2? Why didn't R2-D2 roll up?
Luke doesn't deserve a pet.
Y'all go see the first argument ever.
I mean, like, unless he can have an Ewok.
That would be cute.
Those things are adorable.
Until they fight.
Well, I mean, like, that's what makes Gremlins so great, too. They're little badasses when they're pissed off or fed.
But shout out to Hedwig.
Because I'm the opposite. Like, you don't feed me, and that's when...
True.
Food's important.
And I love how he was at the train station and he's at the Tatooine.
We have to start at the beginning. The beginning is a very good place to start.
Yes. Then why didn't he start off in a closet?
It's the beginning of their adventure.
Oh.
Oh. And it was under a stairs.
Okay, people were probably really mad. You
Yes.
should go.
let me fire up the wand. Like Hermione and Ron, I'm about to get it on.
All right. In with
Already.
the innuendos.
Accio Mike.
Yeah.
It's drawing the mic to him with his magic.
Well, yeah, Accio means come here, basically. That's great.
Right. And he says, I'm about to, like Hermione and Ron, I'm about to get it on. Which, by the way, is one of the many reasons I don't like Harry Potter.
Right.
I actually like Harry Potter as a whole.
But it's one of the things that you disagree with.
But I 100% disagree with everything that happened in, like, the last 20 minutes of the movie.
Well, technically they were together before that. You were rooting for Hermione with Harry, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There could have been time for change.
You mean like they should have just swapped her? I mean, it was kind of like a trio
Right.
to begin with.
Menage a trois. No, I'm just saying. I would have rather that happen than him get with his fucking sister.
Ginny.
I always want to.
Ginny's a little badass.
I always want to call her Ginger.
Well, I mean, you miss so much of Ginny's character in the movies. She is so much more present in the books, and it makes
apparently
more
not
sense.
present enough to earn a rightful spot in the movies.
I don't understand why they did that, because she really is in the books, like, very present in terms of, like,
She's
being
a
a
nobody.
badass. Ooh.
She's like us.
Right.
In the reaction game, she's a nobody.
She's a nobody. Little people. But
Go Ginger.
we're cute badasses.
True.
So there is that.
Accio Mike, let me fire up the wand. Like Hermione and Ron, I'm about to get it on. Cause my mouth spits hot like incendio flames. You lukewarm like some tauntaun remains.
Lukewarm.
Luke Skywalker, lukewarm.
Yeah, I get
What
it.
was his name?
I got it.
What's a tantium? Tantium.
I have no idea.
This is your world, baby.
Tatooine? I'm guessing that that's a reference to Star Wars, baby.
It might be.
Yeah, like that's not. I mean, mouth spits hot, incendio flames. Incendio means light in
Right.
terms of flames. But the lukewarm and everything was a reference to him, so.
It might. Hold on.
My mouth spits hot like incendio flames. You lukewarm like some tauntaun remains.
Like some tauntaun remains.
Tauntaun.
Maybe that might be the beast that they cut open in the beginning of the second movie that Luke hides in to stay warm.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I could probably be wrong. If I'm wrong,
when he's in the desert.
please. I don't think that's what it is, but that's what it could be. Please let us know.
Okay. Yeah. It's not as well, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think that's Potterverse.
Okay.
Even the mad eye of my man, Alistair Moody, could see a franchise only has duties and movies. Such a
Yo, no.
Now, to be fair, Mad Eye saw like way more than most people. To be fair.
Here's the problem I have with that. First off, there are at least 3 good movies. Because the entire original trilogy
Okay.
is
All right,
good.
I'll give you that.
Now, I will also disagree with that in that I actually like the newer trilogy. But I'm not a die-hard, hardcore Star
Right.
Wars.
It has to be perfect.
It has to be
yeah.
perfect. Like, I actually like what they have done with what I haven't
Right.
seen the 3rd movie yet.
You know what?
There are some things I feel like they could have done better. Do not get me wrong, but I don't think that makes them bad movies.
Right. The entire book
I will
that
fight for Star Wars,
focuses
goddammit.
on Mad Eye Moody. I mean, he's an element in the other books, but it's not even him. It's that lame ass. I was just about language. Bart or whatever his name
Did you
is.
say lame ass? I had them dropped a fuck.
I was just about to call him a lame ass motherfucker. But yeah, it's the dude, and he's taking polyjuice potion to be Mad Eye. He's got Mad Eye in the chest the entire fucking book.
Huh.
Movie too. But yeah, but he saw a lot more then, because that's what the eyeball thing was for.
Right.
eye of my man, Alistair Moody, could see a franchise only has duties and movies. Search your feelings. Do you sense deja vu? You're getting smoked like your Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
That's fucked up.
That's
Okay.
I mean, that's awesome.
So the
but-
search your feelings is in reference to the Force
right
in the Star Wars
I
universe.
did get that.
You guys look inside yourself and
Yeah.
But the getting smoked like your uncle and aunt, which happened on Tatooine.
Yeah, like
It's
the
at the
whole
very
thing went up
beginning
in
of the
flames.
original
Yeah.
episode. Well, or episode 4.
Well, yeah, but it's like the beginning of the
Original
story.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I like the Lego flames though.
Yeah.
The Lego flames are cool.
Yes.
And there's a mouse. Why is there a mouse?
It's a womp rat.
Oh, okay. All right. Looks like a rodent of unusual size. I thought
Yeah.
we were doing Princess Bride here.
Womp rats are huge.
So we are doing Princess Bride here.
No. This is a Star Wars thing, legit. Womp rats are fucking...
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you sense deja vu? You're getting smoked like your Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Your acting is flat and your raps are 2D2. Fuck her off to the...
You're rapping us in class. Our
2D.
R2D2. R2D2 is the little robot
Right, but
that I thought
2D.
should have been with him instead of nothing.
True. His little pet.
Beep, boop, beep.
I mean, technically he is his pet because he made both of the droids.
No, he didn't.
No?
He bought them.
He bought them?
Yes.
Oh, was it Anakin that put them together? One of them really, like, worked on them.
He
at
was
least.
owned by... if I remember correctly, he was owned by Obi-Wan. Which is why they were coming to find Obi-Wan.
Oh, okay.
Well, that and they had the message from Princess Leia.
Okay. All right.
Obi-Wan, we need your help.
You're our only hope.
You're our only hope.
Right. I love Carrie Fisher, but, you know.
Right. Rest in peace.
That is so great. That is so great.
Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Your acting is flat and your raps are 2D2. Fuck her off to the afterlife where you're fat and see-through. You're the biggest letdown in your series since Snoke. It makes sense your father's Vader. All you do is choke.
Bruh!
Ooh.
Bars!
Wow.
Bars!
I
Okay.
mean, okay.
Going through that, you're the biggest letdown since Snoke.
Snoke. I don't know what that is. What's Snoke?
Biggest letdown in your series since Snoke.
Snoke is one of the characters that a lot of people thought was kind of a worthless enemy.
Oh,
Basically.
okay. All right. But he called him fat. He's fat shaming him.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, all the ghosts, when they become ghosts, they do look like they've gained
Puffed
some weight
up.
as ghosts.
Puffed up. Well, they aged. The actors aged.
True.
Or they aged them.
And this doesn't make sense. Your father's Vader, since all you do is
Just
choke, because
choke.
Vader's known for force choking people.
Right. But, you know.
Yeah. There's a joke there that I can't remember fully that I would love to make.
Yeah. Probably the same one that's lingering in the back of my mind that I'm like, that would go really well here, but I don't remember the full joke.
Right.
Fuck her off to the afterlife where you're fat and see-through. You're the biggest letdown in your series since Snoke. It makes sense your father's Vader. All you do is choke. You country bumpkin, you must be dumb. Who farms moisture on a desert planet with 2 suns? Let me stick...
That's what his family does.
Yeah,
His uncle and aunt.
Yeah, and it's like desert. Yeah. I mean, like,
I like the country bumpkin line too, because they are pretty
technically. But I mean, like, wouldn't that make that a very important job then?
much. It would.
I mean,
But he's just saying, in all honesty, it doesn't make much sense.
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
what moisture?
what moisture?
You've got 2 suns. It is
That
very
is the
hot.
question. Like, what moisture? I mean, it's important, but you might want to synthesize it or something.
Right.
Use the force.
Country bumpkin, you must be dumb. Who farms moisture on a desert planet with 2 suns? Let me stick my plans in your dusty bin droid. I'll leave you like a Horcrux, split up and destroyed.
Bin droid. All right.
Ben Droid is their little trash can droids,
Yep, they're kind of cute.
but he's also talking about shoving it in his ass.
Well, yes, he is, and the Horcrux, which were the objects that
Kept
The
Voldemort
souls.
in his place.
well, Voldemort split his soul into all the 7 different parts. So,
Right.
yeah, he destroys them. That's what all of Book 7 is. Yeah. Even himself. So touching.
I'm glad you see how stupid it is too.
Hey, Draco's in the back. That's nice.
Yeah, it's fun to see all the
And
different characters they kind of throw
Mrs.
around.
Weasley. That's cool.
Yes.
In your dusty bin droid, I'll leave you like a Horcrux, split up and destroyed.
I don't know who made you shoot first, but that missed. If I was...
Okay, I don't know who made you shoot first, but that missed. The shoot first thing, it's often been an argument among Star Wars fans between Han Solo in the very first movie when he shoots the alien in the cantina.
Right.
There's an argument on whether he shot first or the guy he shot first. I can't remember the dude's name that he shot at.
Oh, okay.
And ended up killing.
All right.
So that was what the shoot first reference is.
That's a legit argument?
You would have no idea.
I do have no idea.
That's
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Even though Harrison Ford has came out and said who shot first, people still argue.
It was actually legit in the film, guys. Like, it was a film sequence. Like, I know who shot first. All right. Never shoot first, guys.
Or shoot first and ask questions later. Is also a saying.
We went two completely different routes with that. It's okay.
Shoot.
Crux, split up and destroyed.
I don't know who made you shoot first, but that missed. If I was you, I'd have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, first off, they're nailing their voices.
Yes, they are.
Very
they
well.
really are.
Second off, that's a reference to how often does somebody in Harry Potter go, I've got a bad feeling about this. That's why I said you should have a bad...
I mean, honestly, in just about every movie, they're like, I have a bad feeling about this. And you're like, dude, don't go down the hallway then.
Right.
Like, that's every horror movie ever. What the fuck you doing then?
Right.
Run.
I don't know who made you shoot first, but that missed. If I was you, I'd have a bad feeling about this. Ooh, I'm a rhyming Jedi like my father before me. Your talking hats should have put you in Gryffindorky. You're...
So it's what is it called? The separating hat?
The sorting hat.
The sorting hat.
Yeah. But Gryffindor being one of the houses and Gryffindorky. I mean, to be fair.
He didn't end up in Hufflepuff, so that's a good thing. Look at me like that all you want, but I am 100% Slytherin.
Yeah, like, I score 50-50. Like, they're like, you're a Slytherin puff. Like, what is that even?
I'm just...
Like, I believe in humanity, I just would rather fuck them up.
I was like 80% Slytherin.
Yeah.
In the test I took. I was
actually,
like, that makes sense.
The ones that actually give you the ratio, it was like 75% Slytherin. So, but, you know, Hufflepuff is known for, like, accepting everybody, believing in humanity, just, like, good-natured. Except for the honey badger is their crest. Honey badgers will fuck you up.
You watch too many meme shows, but yes, they will.
I don't watch meme shows, really.
Or memes.
Yeah. No, I just watch nature documentaries.
Honey badger's gonna fuck you up.
That guy was fucking hilarious, though. That's a voiceover, though.
Right.
But, yeah, so, I don't know. Gryffindor, a lot of them are dorky. I mean, they're also, like, 11.
True.
They're all dorky.
All kids are
I
dorky.
was dorky. I'm still dorky.
Yeah, we're
Never mind.
adults. We're in our mid-30s. We're still dorky. We are legit debating over this shit like it matters.
I'm like, I'm 75% Slytherin. He's like, I'm 80%. Like,
Just saying.
Just
You know.
saying. Yeah.
When my hair turns all white, I will legit at that point.
Like, just dress in emerald green and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got, what, somebody that's Ravenclaw and somebody that's Slytherin in my group. And the girls fight all the time. Because they're, like, decked out in the gear. And they're like, no, but Ravenclaw. No, but Slytherin. And it's like, wow. Wow. I'm going to fight for Hufflepuff.
I'm a rhyming Jedi like my father before me. Your talking hats should have put you in Gryffindorky. Your origin story is mostly stolen from me. You might be Potter, but Harry, I planted your seed.
All right.
So, to be fair,
Nah.
Star Wars 100% was done way before even the writing of the first book of Harry Potter.
Well, yeah.
And Star Wars is honestly probably the big inspiration for a lot of fantasy novels now, just because of how important the story of Star Wars was for its time. Now, I don't necessarily think it's... unless Rowling actually came out and said it was something she thought about when writing her story.
I don't know that Rowling has said that at all.
Is it Rowling?
Rolling.
Oh.
Like a rolling pin.
Okay.
Keep rolling. I don't know, because honestly, in almost every historical generation, you know, the stories, there's always the orphan.
Right, which I think he's about to go into the details.
Yeah, always goes to live with family that is not like, except for his family, his aunt and uncle were actually pretty pleasant, whereas
Harry's were
total cunts.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I get what he's saying though. I like the little mandrake though. They drew the little face on it and everything. I just want it to wave its little fat arms and start screeching and everybody just dies. Sorry. That's the Slytherin in me.
I'll slither into you later.
The Hufflepuff was the one that was like, I want him to shake his cute little arms, and then I go straight into, and then everybody dies. Now y'all see? You see? There you go. You're welcome.
Origin story is mostly stolen from me. You might be Potter, but Harry, I planted your seed. Let's see, little orphan raised by relatives in solitude suddenly gets taken under wing of funky wizard dude. Learns that he's been destined to have powerful gifts, but between the two of us, I think I got the cooler stick. Wait.
You got the bigger stick.
I will 100% agree. I would prefer a lightsaber over a wand.
I don't know.
You can't hold a proper rate. Well, you probably could with a wand. You just have to like shoot sparks.
Well, but see, that's the thing, is like, they battle with them, so they're deadly, because, I mean, it is one of the movies where people die. Thank God for that. But they can also do, like, housework. They can also do schoolwork. They can also repair things. I mean, like, they can fly. They can transform. I don't know. I personally think the wand just, it does way more shit. That cuts shit up. I am not a chef. I do not need that.
I can think of several ways to use one of those, and I need it to be red.
I mean, red's a pretty color. I don't need one to kill you, though. I don't need a wand to kill you, honestly.
But I do like how he's going into all the details, and it's like, okay.
You foreshadowed that. You guessed that, yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, the funky wizard dude. Again, that whole mentorship idea, it is a trope. And it did not start with Star Wars.
I think it's popularized by Star Wars.
No, the mentor thing is just... That's always it. The mentor, take you under my wing.
In fantasy, though? Don't get me wrong, it is a traditional trope.
Right.
But I'm just saying, in terms of fantasy...
how it would be popularized more recently by Star Wars. But, you know, I mean, it's been around for an awful long time. You think of, like, the Sorcerer's Stone, like Merlin and Arthur. Okay. Or you think of...
By the way, guys, this whole reaction is going to be us shooting the other person's person down. That's what this is turning into. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm not saying that he's wrong or you're wrong. I'm just saying that, like, you know, there's so many other things that she could have taken from, or even that Star Wars was based on.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we've been recording for like 15 minutes.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sorry, guys. I am enjoying this debate. You better be too.
Yes.
Learns that he's been destined to have powerful gifts, but between the two of us, I think I got the cooler stick. Swing it, my mic saber cuts through you so slicey, leave you on the floor like an arm at most Isley.
I'm liking the flow switch.
That was awesome.
He got super wavy really quick.
Right. I also like how he brought it back to that's his mic, whereas Harry started the whole thing with Accio mic. I like it. I like it.
My mic saber cuts through you so slicey, leave you on the floor like an arm at most Isley. Hit you with the wampa raps, I get icy, land him in your face like that'll do nicely.
Yes! Harrison Ford. Nice. That'll do nicely.
This is so much fun.
Okay, so what's Mos Eisley?
And then planet.
Okay.
Mos Eisley.
And then the Yeti looking thing. Okay.
That was the thing he cut open.
Okay, got it.
I think. No, it wasn't. Never mind, I lied.
Okay.
That thing, he did end up cutting that open.
Right.
So, they were on Hoth, I believe. And he'd been captured by that thing, whatever it was.
Wampa,
It was like
womp.
whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
He was hanging upside down and stuck.
I remember that
and
scene.
the thing was, and he like used the Force to get his lightsaber, cut himself down, and then.
I remember. Big ass Yeti, whatever. Yeah. X-wing. I remember those.
The Wampa raps, I get icy, land them in your face like
that'll do nicely.
I fly the X-wing to save a planet from massacre. You fly a broom like some kind of magical janitor. Your double dweeb army likes to think that you're the best. All you did was use your mom like a bulletproof vest.
I mean, he's not wrong. Except for, like, he did take a direct hit. It just kind of bounced off him. Right. So, I mean, the whole using her as a bulletproof vest, I mean, yeah, he's not wrong. But once she went down, he took a direct hit. That's funny. The Dumble Dweeb.
I was waiting for something a little more savage. Because,
well,
the dude done roasted him about his aunt and uncle.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, dude, you got to have something here.
You got to have a comeback. Yeah, the Dumbledore army, like, calling them all dweebs. I don't know, that's a little...
You don't want to piss off a group of wizards.
Well, it's not that. I just felt that insult was, Then he came back with the whole, yeah, that was good. Bulletproof. What was the other one? Like, something about their magic. Oh, the janitor. That was fucking hilarious. Yeah. Although, again, it doubles as, a cleaning implement and a flying utensil.
True. You witches have been doing that for years.
I only use mine on the weekend.
Yeah.
Double dweeb army likes to think that you're the best. All you did was use your mom like a bulletproof vest.
The death of my mother saved the wizarding race. Your mum died of heartache when she saw your face.
Oh, poor Padme.
It's a dragon.
It is. Actually, is that a dragon or is that a... I don't know. It looked like...
Death of my mother saved...
It looked like one of the ones that they can't see
Possibly.
unless they've seen death. I don't know.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Saved the wizarding race. Your mum died of heartache when she saw your face. You swamp school dropout, you're too whiny to rhyme. At least when I slither in a sister, she isn't mine.
That's a fucking bar,
That
dude.
was savage.
Okay.
And I also like that they brought Leia in.
I cracked the joke earlier.
Yeah.
About slithering in
Later. Yeah.
And the fact that it has now come full circle.
Right.
Giggity. So when I slither into his sister, it isn't mine. He's talking about Ron's sister as opposed to Luke, who ended up kissing his own sister.
Right. He goes for the sister, but not his. Yeah, that was savage.
That's a fucking...
Right.
School dropout, you're too whiny to...
And the swamp school dropout being...
Well,
he
that's
trained
where Yoda
at the
lived.
swamp with Yoda.
Yeah. And he was whiny. He was a little bitch. Oh, that's what I was going to point out earlier with the whole comparison of things. Like, he said his stick is cooler, right? Honestly, though, like, he got the benefit of actually being taught by his mentor. Because pretty much all of this was just kind of dumped on Harry, and they're like, here, go to school and figure it out for yourself. And Dumbledore kind of, like, stayed away from him. He's, like, just watching from afar.
Right.
So...
Rhyme. At least when I slither in a sister, she isn't mine. I'm the boy who lived, bestseller without equal. I'll split you like your fan base's feelings about the prequels.
Not gonna lie, you either love him or hate him.
Right. Or
I'm in the hate him camp.
You love some of them. There are some people that are like, well, there was like one that was good.
There's one I can tolerate. I won't say it was good.
Spoiler alert, none of the ones with Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
I don't care.
Misa Jar Jar Binks.
No, you're not.
I'm doing that next time I slither in.
You're getting evicted.
But yeah, I can't stand the prequels either.
Yeah.
Bestseller without equal. I'll split you like your fan base's feelings about the prequels. Sequels brought you back to meet your demise. I'd say you were brilliant, but I must not tell lies.
Okay, so the I must not tell lies. That's great. That's where he did you ever see that? You remember that movie, right, with Umbridge? That fat toad of a lady that was always dressed in pink.
I can't necessarily sit here and say that I remember it scene for scene because I watched them all back to back to back, so it all kind of runs together.
Well, she gave him detention because she hated him, and she had a special quill that she made the students that she sent to or had detention with her use, and she made him write "I must not tell lies" like a multitude of times. It was hundreds of times, and each time, like the magic of the pen was there was no ink. And it would appear on the back of his hand as like a carving because it was actually using his blood. That was what it was magic to do. So by the time he...
That seems illegal.
It was. But like it disappeared and he'd just have like bright red marks. And then of course he didn't want to tell the other professors. And finally it like leaves scars and stuff. And Hermione notices and they go and tell McGonagall, I think. And Umbridge is in deep shit. But like... Yeah, that was one of the things. It was very illegal. So that's torture right there.
Right.
Brought you back to meet your demise. I'd say.
And the sequels brought you back to meet your demise.
He died.
He died in the second sequel.
Oh, okay.
Episode 8.
Okay, which is again how he knows that he's fat and see-through when he's a ghost.
Right.
Yeah.
You were brilliant, but I must not tell lies. I left JK straight rolling in cash. You let JJ compact your character to trash.
Okay. JK, Rolling in Cash,
Yeah.
JK Rowling's.
The author of Harry Potter. Yeah.
JJ Abrams is the character is the person they're talking about.
Right.
That's a bar.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He's savage.
Left JK straight rolling in cash. You let JJ compact your character to trash. So go on, try and force more of your disses. You're like a stormtrooper, cause all your shit misses.
He says try and
Right,
force your disses again. Force
Using the Force, yeah.
Force joke, and then he says brought the stormtroopers into because they do. They always fucking miss.
Always.
And
there's always a troop of them, obviously.
And not one of them will hit their target.
Yeah. Or, I mean, they hit, like, the wall right by them, and it's like, ooh, shrapnel. And then, yeah, they move on.
Go on, try and force more of your disses. You're like a stormtrooper, cause all your shit misses.
That's right, R2. It does sound like he left all his fire in the goblet. Maybe he will get rescued by an anorexic hobbit. I think it's
All right. So, a goblet of fire also. And Dobby.
Dobby, a free elf.
Well, yeah, he might rescue him. He might fuck him up. I mean, you never know. Because that's what he starts off by doing.
Right.
He's fucking everything up for Harry. I was like, I hate this thing. And then by the end, I was like, oh my god, he died. Yeah. He's so ugly, he's cute. Come on.
Maybe he will get rescued by an anorexic hobbit. I think it's pretty clear that you and I are pretty different. My drive's hyper, your drive's privet. I've got more rhymes than Sangre.
Privet Drive is where his aunt and uncle lived. Yeah, that's how the entire series starts off, is with their address. Yeah.
And then Hyperdrive being
Hyperdrive being a computer joke. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The
light speed.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right.
Pretty different. My drive's hyper, your drive's privet. I've got more rhymes than sand grains on Tatooine. You couldn't pull in the wind with a tractor beam. I crushed an empire.
All right.
Tractor beam pulls things in.
Yeah. I caught that Tatooine being the planet, and then he just broke his wand.
Yeah.
And grains on Tatooine, you couldn't pull in the wind with a tractor beam. I crushed an empire, a galaxy large. I blew up the Death Star, you blew up Aunt Mars. I popped you where
I mean, there was no splatter, which was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, he inflated her.
Right.
Quite a bit. Which was great. Kind of like Violet Beauregard in Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fire a galaxy large. I blew up the Death Star. You blew up Aunt Mars. I popped you where Poppy can't be healing you. And like a great disturbance in the Force, I'm not feeling you.
I feel a great disturbance in the Force.
Madame Pomfrey is the school nurse.
Oh.
Yeah. Where she can't heal you.
And I like how they've progressed their looks
Yeah.
Like they're getting older.
And yeah.
Because now I think he's even got the fake arm in this part.
Well, yeah, because they didn't even give him a second hand.
No, that's a hand. It's just...
Oh, it's just black. So it's like
black.
a metallic one. Okay.
Right.
Got
And
it.
he always wears a glove over it.
Right.
Where Poppy can't be healing you. Unlike a great disturbance in the force, I'm not feeling you. Death would eat you up without Hermione and luck. Because your own skills, Wingardium Leviosa. You're a
Alright, so those are the Death Eaters. So he said death would eat you up, and Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
It's Leviosa. Is, yeah, to levitate. So you're a dud like Dursley.
Suck.
That's his cousin who is not just a dud, he's a bully and...
Oh, so you're getting ahead of it, baby.
Yeah, but it was right there.
It was.
would eat you up without Hermione and luck. Because your own skills, Wingardium Leviosa. You're a dud like Dursley, but worse. And I'd rather hurt Nerf than have to endure your third birth. Have you
Nerf herder. You nerf herder.
Alright.
That's actually a diss I've heard nerds call each other.
I've heard it before, too. And honestly, I mean, like, I think it's more Harry's gumption that gets him through. Yes, Hermione and luck. Definitely Hermione. Mostly Hermione. But, like, at least he does it. Like,
Right.
he doesn't... He's not a terrible whiner. You know, he's stuck in these horrible situations, and he just does it. There's, like, one movie that he whines the whole way through, and I want to kill him.
Who, Harry?
Yeah. But other than that, like... And he is a damn good seeker. Like, he's good on the broom. He's, you know... So it's good to have someone with speed and courage around, I suppose.
Right.
I suppose.
like Dursley, but worse. And I'd rather hurt Nerf than have to endure your third birth.
Have you heard rap before? That was not dope at all. Maybe have Goldie Balls show you the protocol. But I bet you're just...
Goldie Balls being
C-3PO.
C-3PO.
Yep. I mean, I don't think I ever saw balls on him, though.
Well, isn't the snitch a gold ball, too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Before that was not dope at all. Maybe have Goldie Balls show you the protocol. But I bet you're just distracted. You got a lot on your plate. On one hand, the rebellion. On the other hand, oh wait.
I knew he was going with that as soon as he said...
On one hand, the rebellion.
Well, when he said, you got a lot on your plate. And then on one hand, and I was like, oh, yes. Yes.
You got a lot on your plate. On one hand, the rebellion. On the other hand, oh wait. I roll deep and the Weasleys got my back.
This muggle sucks more hole than the bloody Sarlacc.
Okay, so this is actually a scene from the third movie. They're on
Isn't this where the Ewoks were?
they're on Endor.
Yeah.
And I like how they're showing like the wizards flying with him.
Yeah, it's everybody from the Quidditch team.
Yeah.
Like the twins and so on and so forth. Yeah.
I roll deep and the Weasleys got my back.
This muggle sucks more hole than the bloody Sarlacc. We'll rough you up good.
Sarlacc. The Sarlacc pit is the thing that kills Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
It's the thing that's...
Like a pulsates and teeth.
To me, it's always reminded me of like a in-ground Venus flytrap.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
The Weasleys got my back.
This muggle sucks more hole than the bloody Sarlacc. We'll rough you up good if you try to step to Harry, mate. You're the least intimidating twin since Mary
I
Kate.
flow like...
Oh, I had to go after the Olsen twins.
It's an
Yeah.
Olsen joke.
Yeah, I got that. And yeah, she's the frail one, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty
They
sure.
look the same to me. They are twins.
They are twins. Yeah, you did not get that wrong.
And I haven't seen them as adults. lately.
Okay. I think that's what that's in reference to.
Good if you try to step to Harry, mate. You're the least intimidating twin since Mary
I
Kate.
flow like butter beer on Diagon streets. You can find me getting fantastic on these beats. It's all...
All right,
Fantastic
Butterbeer.
Beasts.
Yeah, but butterbeer is also like the standard for non-alcoholic drinks. They always get it. Diagon Alley is where they go to shop.
Right.
So, yeah.
And he says I get fantastic on these beats because the movie, well, the series continuation, fantastic, or
Prequels, yeah.
Fantastic Beasts, and from
Where
which
to
they've
find
come,
them.
or where to find them, something like that.
And where to find them,
I don't
yeah.
know. Have you read them?
I have read most of it. It's written as a screenplay.
I refuse to watch them.
Really? Why?
Because they replaced a character, and I'm not happy about it.
Oh, at this point, you mean but you didn't see them before that happened?
And I won't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not happy about that decision, and honestly, Warner Brothers can suck my dick.
I'm not happy about it either. But it's sad though because they follow Newt Scamander, who is the one that actually wrote that book that Harry uses in his classes with Hagrid, and it follows him, and it's just they did a really good job, and I like the fact that they introduced the Americas, so you get to see how the wizarding community lived there in the Flappers. So I've seen the first two, and then of course all this shit happened, and unless things get sorted.
Oh no, they've already replaced him.
No, I know.
They've already got their new actor. And don't get me wrong, the actor they've actually got to replace him is cool.
Right, it's just
not him.
Decision.
And I completely am against that
well,
because
they had so much proof that he was innocent of all charges, and
for those of you that don't know, Johnny Depp's character got replaced because of everything.
With Amber Heard.
And he has been falsely accused of doing things and has actually proven
right
that she was the one doing those things.
Right. And is still getting blackballed because of it. So
right. Fuck Hollywood.
Bad decision, yo.
Beer on Diagon streets. You can find me getting fantastic on these beats. It's over, Luke. I got the high ground advantage. I'll close it like a map. Mischief managed.
All right, so I'm pretty sure he just pulled out the Elder Wand because Luke broke his.
Right.
Which honestly is something that happened Ron broke his in the movie. So he uses the Elder Wand for a while. Or actually, he uses Draco's wand because he didn't really want to use the Elder Wand. But yeah, so all right, I'll give him that. And then that was the symbol of the
Mischief.
Well, mischief managed is what they always say to the map to close the map that he has of the whole school that tells him where everybody is. But that symbol at the very end was the symbol that kind of appears in the 7th book and 7th and 8th movies, but it's the symbol of the Elder Wand and the Stone of Invisibility and his Cloak of Invisibility and the Stone of Resurrection. And I'm forgetting what it's called altogether. It might come to me by the end, but you know.
Right.
It's over, Luke. I got the high ground advantage. I'll close it like a map. Mischief managed.
You should have Hagrid fly you home on his moped. If I wanted teenage wizardry, I'd call Selena Gomez.
I know. I saw a couple episodes of that. It was cute.
It was a show that I watched, I think, for a couple months.
Yeah,
because I was entertained. But then I was like,
honestly, okay, I was a little bit past because I think I had already moved out when that became a thing. But yeah, it's cute.
Have Hagrid fly you home on his moped. If I wanted teenage wizardry, I'd call Selena Gomez. My attack tactics are galactically hardcore, far more than your goofy little Star Wars.
Goofy little Star Wars.
All right.
And now this is like almost a recreation of the party scene at the end of one of the movies.
Okay.
I think it's the end of the last one. I'm not 100% sure.
It's because I think that's the only one I haven't seen is the very last one that's come out, and so I don't recognize it.
Ghost Yoda and Ghost Obi-Wan show up.
Oh, and they all get down?
I think even Ghost Anakin shows up. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Reunion of the Dead.
My attack tactics are galactically hardcore, far more than your goofy little Star Wars. I learned flow from the best in the biz. Get funky. So up to the end, this is McClunky. My Jedi mind.
I should have expected
an appearance of Yoda.
An appearance of Yoda and saying something, even if it's just one word at a time.
Right. What is McClunky?
I don't know.
Okay.
Best in the biz. Get funky. So all of you.
It might be something Yoda used as a description of something kind of trashy.
All right.
The end this is McClunky. My Jedi mind tricks. Put the nicks on your Imperius. Trip you up like death sticks on Bellatrix. Dead serious. No need to expel.
Well, she made an appearance. She didn't say anything, but dead serious. She's the one that killed Sirius. Well, and she's the one that killed him, and she's also like related to him. Cousin, I think. It's like, really, girl. I mean, like, it needed to be done, so.
True.
Put the nicks on your Imperius. Trip you up like death sticks on Bellatrix. Dead serious. No need to Expelliarmus. You're heartless in a duel. Call me the Hogwarts Express. I just took you to school. Who won?
Okay.
Right.
Poster! Soldier!
Oh, that's a little.
Rock bottom of the door!
I'm just waiting to see.
Boy in a band.
They're showing all the season 6.
Yeah, but if you go back, I'm pretty sure it said Harry was done by Boy in a Band.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
All right.
Good job. I mean, Boy in a Band does do pretty decent raps, so I'm not surprised.
Right.
It's almost kind of a calypso beat.
Aw. So I'm wondering if that's not the end of season 6 technically now.
I think it is, because they didn't give any sort of... I mean, first of all, they did the montage, and second of all, they didn't give any sort of hints. So, and we are in the month of December.
True.
That almost had like a little calypso in it at the end there. I really like the beat.
So you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I would give the win to Harry here.
They both did really well. And I really liked some of Luke's comebacks, especially like the one about well, I like the dead serious one. I also liked, what was the other really using his mom as a
Even shield.
Yeah, that was great.
Or bulletproof vest.
But that's the problem, is there was only a couple like super savage lines, and Harry brought a fair number of them. Like, he didn't even... I thought he was definitely going to say something about Hedwig. Like, because that would be savage, talk about his owl.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, like, Harry had the sisters line. He had the one about his aunt and uncle. I mean, there was just more, I felt, from... More savagery.
I feel like... I also feel like there are some things Harry could have used more, though.
Right.
Like, maybe use a line somewhere along the lines of, like, almost everyone around you that you get close to dies. Because you look at his aunt and his uncle, he kills his own dad.
Right.
Or no, he doesn't kill his own dad. His dad does die.
His mom dies.
Right.
Right away.
Whose?
Luke's.
She's not in the beginning at all.
Yeah, no, I know. She's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead.
She's not... I don't think she's ever really mentioned.
Okay. All right.
No, I mean, her mom's princess. I'm a whatever the fuck her name is.
Padme.
Padme.
Yeah.
I again, the original trilogy sucked.
But she's dead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like, you're talking about everyone around him dies, even from the start.
But then, like, Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan dies.
Yoda.
Right.
I don't know. There was an opportunity there.
Right.
And again, I don't know much about, enough about the Harry Potter series to really come up with comebacks for...
I mean, they definitely could have said something about, like, the Hedwig. They could have said something about, I mean, a little bit more about Sirius, because that was a huge thing to Harry, his uncle dying and feeling kind of responsible for it because he hadn't known him long enough.
Right.
One of the twins, the Weasley twins, dies.
Right.
Like, there's a fair number of things that they could have gone after him for that would have been a bit more savage, or at least harder hitting. They didn't mention that his dad died at all, because again, that's another thing for him.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I just felt like Harry was way more savage.
Me too.
So that's why he gets the win. I think they did an excellent job. I love that there were 3 verses. They both nailed the sound of their voices.
These viewers aren't going to like that there's 3 verses.
From us. All right, that's a wrap up.
Nah, again, I definitely give the win to Harry.
Right.
I still think Luke's a cooler character.
All right.
I'm just
Your
saying.
opinion.
At least Luke didn't date somebody just because the person he wanted to be with wasn't available.
What? You think that deep down he's just saving a spot for Hermione?
I think he wanted to be with Hermione. It's not saving a spot.
I don't think so. I don't. I think you're wrong. Just like your opinion on Star Wars. No.
Now, obviously, there's probably going to be a bunch of references we either fucked up or missed.
Right.
If so, just let us know down in the comments. Be as savage as you want, because even if I tell you not to, you're going to any fucking ways.
Right, and, don't bother to read the comments that come before yours, because, again,
You don't.
You won't. Say it as many times as you want. Be loud and proud.
We love it, though. Engagement. Engagement's important.
Engagement. Sure.
We'll be here for more ERB when they drop.
Definitely.
When they come back next year.
I can't wait.
And I'm excited. I liked that this year it seemed like they focused on a lot of fantasy battles as opposed to more history focused.
I mean, I like a mix, but I do like this kind of mix a little bit more just because I know more of the characters. I'm pretty good with history, but like...
She's way better at history than I am. But yeah, so... I guess that's going to do it, guys. If you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below what did you think of Epic Rap Battles of History with Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker, and who do you think won?
Harry
also,
Potter.
Comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, holy shit, this is an hour. We love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later.
Bye-bye now.